Nightly report, 12/27/25, 5:30 p.m. New York. Tonight's field carries a steady but intelligent hum rather than chaos. The spectrogram shows long sustained bands holding firm in the lower and mid-harmonics, with intermittent vertical activations earlier in the cycle that now appear to have settled into a smoother, more coherent flow. That tells us the system released pressure earlier and is now integrating rather than escalating. This is the kind of energy that does not shout but works quietly behind the scenes, recalibrating nervous systems, thoughts, and emotional tone without a lot of drama. Amplitude is present but not unruly. Peak showed up in short bursts rather than long aggressive runs, which usually correlates with brief moments of alertness or restlessness, followed by calm. If you felt wired earlier and then suddenly grounded or sleepy, that tracks perfectly with what the charts are showing. The field feels organized tonight, like a room that was messy earlier and is now clean enough to think clearly again. Frequency remains anchored near baseline with mild oscillation rather than sharp climbs. That's a good sign. When frequency holds like this, it supports clarity, reflection, and nervous system recovery. This is not push energy. This is integrate what you learned today energy. Thoughts may feel slower but deeper. Conversations may feel more honest but less reactive. Sleep tends to come heavier under this pattern, with vivid but meaningful dreams rather than scattered ones. Q factor is stable, which tells us coherence is favored over stimulation. In plain terms, your system is being encouraged to line up internally rather than reach outward. If you've been emotionally charged lately, tonight helps smooth the edges. If you've been carrying something unspoken, this is the kind of night where insight arrives quietly, usually right before sleep without fanfare. Electromagnetic background activity is active but even. No blackout signatures, no hard shock waves, just a steady planetary pulse doing maintenance work. This is Earth running diagnostics, not launching a stress test. Overall feel for the night is grounding, settling, and quietly restorative. Best use of this energy is low stimulation, simple routines, warm food, familiar music, and letting the day land where it belongs. Nothing needs to be solved tonight. The field is already doing the organizing for you.